Hello and welcome everyone. This is Kaylin's English podcast. This podcast is designed for English learners. I'm here to help you practice your listening skills. I'm Kaylin, a professional English teacher on italki. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. I'm okay. Today's topic is phrasal verbs. We often use phrasal verbs in English, so in this episode I'm going to define some common ones, as well as give examples of how to use them. Check out this episode and others to practice your English listening, as well as learn new words and phrases. Check out my Instagram page. Our first phrasal verb is check out. Check out has a few meanings. The two example sentences that I have already said mean to look at or examine a thing that seems interesting or attractive. Another example of this meaning is, I'm going to check out the new Pixar movie. Another meaning of check out is to find out if something is correct or if somebody is acceptable. For example, I'm going to check out this applicant before we employ him. This sentence means that they are going to see if the person applying for the job is acceptable. Another example, please check out my homework before tonight. This example means to see if the homework is correct. The other two meanings of check out is to borrow something from an official place, such as a library book, and is to pay your bill and leave a hotel or a store. When I was young, I would often check out library books, so I could read them at home. We go to grocery stores often to buy food, and on the way out, we need to check out to pay for the things we want. I hope I do not bring people down with this episode. This pandemic situation really brings people down. The next phrasal verb is bring down. This means to make unhappy or to be sad. We do not want to bring people down, meaning we do not want to make people sad. We often have situations that can bring us down, and those things can make for a bad day. Hopefully this Lego structure does not fall apart. I'm going to do my best not to make everything fall apart. Our third phrasal verb is fall apart. It means to break into pieces, and you can also use it metaphorically, such as, after being fired from my job, my life fell apart. I needed time to recover. I will fall apart if you break up with me, is another way to use this phrasal verb metaphorically. My house of cards fell apart because of the wind. That means it broke into pieces. Where did you end up last night? I ended up at home and watched Netflix. What did you end up doing last week? I ended up working 12-hour days. Our next phrasal verb is end up. It means to eventually do or decide something. I finally ended up having enough money to buy a new car. We ended up eating at a restaurant instead of cooking. She ended up staying home all night with her dog. Let's go ahead with another phrasal verb. You may go ahead of me. Our next phrasal verb is go ahead. This means to start to do something or to go before someone. I'm going ahead with the meeting despite some people being late. You may go ahead with your presentation as it is time to start. I'm going to go ahead and do my homework even though it is getting late. I hope I do not miss out on going to the amusement park with my friends. I missed out on getting ice cream tonight. Miss out is our next phrasal verb. It means to intentionally not include something. I missed out on the meeting at work today as I got stuck in traffic. They made Susan miss out on the birthday cake. I'm going to bring up another phrasal verb. I hope she does not bring up my last test scores. Bring up is our next phrasal verb. It means to mention a topic. I brought up the phrasal verb bring up. How often have you brought up that topic before? I would like to bring up your academic history. Bring up has another meaning as well. It also means to raise children. I was brought up in a small village. Who brought you up? I was brought up by my parents. I hope I do not need to do over this episode. I need to do over my homework. Could you give me a do-over? Do-over is our next phrasal verb. It means to repeat a job or task. We do not typically get do-overs in life. However, much we may want it. Could we do this over? I would not like to do that over. I'm going to give away helpful phrasal verbs. Could you please not give away my old clothes? Give away is our final phrasal verb for this episode. It means give something to someone else for free. Would you consider giving away money to charity? I would love to just give this away, but it costs a lot of money. I would love to win giveaways. That is enough phrasal verbs for one episode. Here they are once again. Check out. Bring down. Fall apart. End up. Go ahead. Miss out. Bring up. Do over. And give away. Try incorporating these phrasal verbs into your next conversation in English. This weekend, I know I will end up using them. I will also check out a new restaurant. Go ahead and enjoy your week. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like more content, then please subscribe to this podcast. You can also support me on Patreon. Find me by typing in Kaylin Teacher. On Patreon, you can gain early access to the podcast and transcriptions. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Kaylin_teacher. Thank you for listening. I hope you all have a great day. Until next time, bye!